Happy Thursday. Welcome to Get Fit with Flex. We are doing a free virtual workout. We are going to warm up and then we're going to stretch and then we're going to work our whole body. So if you are joining us via Zoom, thank you for joining us live. Same thing for YouTube Live. If you're watching this at a later date, we are doing these Thursdays, 6:15 every week. So feel free to join us for the full vibe. I'm going to give people a couple minutes to join, like I said, but again, this is put on by UPlift.org. My name is Flex. I am from the 100 Project. So thanks to Shelly and Kat for putting this platform together. Now, it is Transgender Day of Visibility. So I did want to, acknowledge that day, number one. Unfortunately, I did not have any socks that work for it, but I'm going to get on that for next time. But I wanted to just share a couple things that I learned from our friends at Tony Marlowe. I did know some of this, but in case you didn't know, it'll help you have some conversations, maybe make you feel a little bit more comfortable, communicating with our transgender friends and family. So first up, when you're referring to somebody, you don't want to say he is or she is a transgender. I actually heard that today in one of the celebrations that I was attending for this exact situation. So what you want to say is he is transgendered or he is a transgendered man, not he is a transgender. Number one. So number two, instead of saying somebody changed gendered, it's more preferable to say they transitioned. So replace that in the vocabulary. Number three, I would not assume that anyone who is transgendered is gay. There is a huge difference between sexual orientation and gender identity. So gender identity being, how you present yourself, and sexual orientation is more about, gender identity is who I am, and sexual orientation is who I'm attracted to simply put it. It's not just that. And then lastly here, I would say you don't ever want to ask about surgeries, about anyone's private parts. I mean, I think this should go without saying. It's like when you're speaking to anybody, you wouldn't right off the bat, someone that you don't know, start asking about their goods. So similar theme there. A lot of people ask me, what are some do's and some don'ts? What's like general rules of thumb? I think it's difficult for me to answer because it's like anything else. Everyone's human, everybody reacts to things differently. So if you do make a mistake or you do misgender somebody or, call them by the wrong pronoun, the best way to handle it is simply acknowledge the mistake that you've made, apologize quickly, and move on from it. Someone, the person may want to have more of a conversation, they may want to provide more education, and that's completely up to them. But really it is on you to educate yourself and not place people, in a position of discomfort. The last thing I'll say about that before we start our warm-up is, I say this, I had to think about the way I was going to say it to make sure that it comes the right way. The last thing I would say about that is, I think be kind to everybody and realize what's your business and what's not. So a lot of the times when, people ask me questions about transgendered individuals, it's strictly related to sexual things and their private parts. And to me, I think it's more out of interest and not necessarily out of support. Maybe it's out of curiosity, not necessarily out of hate. I have no idea. I'm not here to say, but I would say, just be kind to one another, respect everybody, and it's okay to make mistakes. If you do, apologize. So that's my little I'm gonna get off my imaginary soapbox. We'll get back to the workout. I wanted to acknowledge just a few of those things for Transgender Day of Visibility, which is March 31st today, every year. All right, so we're gonna get into the warm-up. Today, I actually, from the Art of Rising Yoga's page, saw a cool shoulder scapula stretch. So I think we want to do that together. So don't laugh at me if it looks awkward. I'm gonna get down on my knees so you can see. You're gonna spread your fingers. You're gonna take one elbow, place it under the other, and then you're gonna clasp your hands. And what you wanna do is lean towards the shoulder that's on the bottom or the elbow that's on the bottom. So my shoulders are crooked, so one's a little lower, but your elbow that's on the bottom. So I'm gonna slowly lead my head this way for a nice scapular. I feel like it's stretching my neck as well. And take a couple deep breaths here. I don't know why I closed my eyes. It's so weird to close your eyes on camera with people watching you. That's how relaxed I was. So if you're not doing it, try it. All right, so I'm gonna unwind from this one, and then we're gonna do the other side. So I have to remember which one I did. So I'm gonna put my right elbow underneath this time, and move to the side a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Clasp my hands, And again, I'm just gonna lean my neck to the side that is on the bottom. So my right arm is on the bottom here, and I'm leaning to my right shoulder. And again, deep breaths. I feel like it's right when I finish inhaling and I'm about to exhale, I can kind of feel my hands moving closer towards my face. And I think that's where the real stretch is coming in for me. All right, so shake those out. So thanks again, it's a good stretch. You can definitely feel my shoulders and the back of my scapula is feeling a little bit looser. You can stand up actually when you do these. I did the kneeling so you can see. I don't think it really makes a huge difference. Correct me if I'm wrong. But next up, we're gonna stretch our spine. So one of my favorite stretches, we do this often. We're gonna tuck our chin, and then I'll show you another new one that I'm excited about. We're gonna tuck our chin, hang our arms, and we're gonna slowly roll. So now when you're rolling, if you need to give your knees a little bit of a bend, your hamstrings are tight, the lower back's tight, you can do that. Just give it a slight bend, make sure your neck, your shoulders are loose, you're rolling all the way down. And when you get to where you feel a little pinch in the back, a little sore, you can roll to the sides. Just nice, smooth movements. And slowly move back to the center when you're ready and continue rolling all the way down. Remember, neck, shoulder should be loose, should be hanging. And get to as far as you can go with the knees slightly bent. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale. And we're going to slowly roll back up. Now, when you roll back up, I want you to tuck your hips. Normally, when we work out, we want good squat posture. I want you to tuck them and roll yourself back up. Slowly, don't rush. You still need a couple seconds. When you get to the top, give it a good shake. Absolutely not necessary, but it feels good for some reason. And next up, we're going to do the side bend. So this is one of my favorite stretches. We don't do this one often. I think this might be the first time we've done this on this page. So you're going to spread your feet out. You're going to bend one knee. Again, you want to make sure this knee doesn't go too far. So it shouldn't be over your toe. It is, kick that feet out, foot out, and that's Jamaican in me. You're going to stretch your arm over your head. Now, what you're aiming for is somewhat of a straight line down the side of your body. If you bow a little bit like this, that's no problem as long as you're getting a good stretch. You really want to be reaching along that diagonal line. And slowly walk your feet in with the hips. I just suggest you take a lot of time. I've seen a few instances where we've done squats or hips and it kind of just gets stuck. So really slowly when you walk those in, shake them out, let it get centered, and then we're gonna go to the other side. Back out, bend the one knee, got a little slide going on there. And you're gonna put this arm over your head. We're doing the left side. So if you have your right arm bent, your right knee bent, you should have your left arm over your head, and it should be basically aligned. You should start feeling a stretch right in here. If you don't feel a stretch, your hip might be sagging in like this. Really try to push that hip up towards the ceiling and stretch those fingers out. All right, walk it back in, nice and slow. Job. So we basically stretched out our hips, we stretched out our hamstrings, our spine, we did a little bit of shoulders. I think we got pretty much our full body in, and we're going to hop to our warm-up. So today we did the stretch first. We did so normally we'll do like a lunge stretch, we'll do the shoulder stretch. Today we just tried to do the stretch first. We had a recommendation from someone, sorry I forgot to mention it. We had a recommendation to try it out and see how it feels, because apparently there is some controversy, which I already knew, I'm pretending to be surprised. But that's why we did our stretch first. Personally, we didn't do too many deep stretch muscles, so I don't think it was a real issue. But I think I like my warm-up first. So thank you. But we're gonna try that. We're gonna try it probably the same way next week with our warm-up. So we're gonna do a slight warm-up and get into the workout. We're gonna do 3 things for 20 to 30 seconds. It's just a warm-up. We're gonna take it easy. You wanna just get the blood flow going. You wanna get the heart rate going. That's it. Shouldn't be sucking any air on this one, guys. Nice and slow. So first up, we're gonna do our high knees, same warm-up we typically do. You can do the marching version, or you can do the running version. Choose whatever's available to you. Then we're gonna do the kick your buttons. Again, nice and slow in the marching. And then we're gonna do the jumping jacks. Again, if jumping jacks aren't working for you, you do something like this. similar jumping jack, or you can do the side to side if you like to get fancy, whatever works for you. I suggest you throw some music on. We have stopped playing the music because it was just interfering with the sound. And it made it difficult to hear me. So if you have something you like to listen to, an upbeat playlist, suggest you hit that now. Just gonna close this window because it's making a lot of noise. Take a sip of water. All right, y'all, let's get this warm up on. 5, 4, and we're going high knees. Let's go. So again, marching version for the running. Whatever works for you. You can pump your arms, you can keep them here to make sure you hit your knees. Nice deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. It's easier to focus on breathing during the warm-up and the workout. So you start with good habits now. All right, and we're gonna kick our bum. Remember, knees over toes. They shouldn't be out here or in like this. And our legs should be straight down. Just kick in the butt or your palms of your hands, whatever works. Let's go. Again, you can do the marching or the running, whatever works for you. Just try to keep those knees close together. You don't need to touch, but close together. Ooh. You can pump your arms. You can leave your arms back to kick your heels, whatever you want. Show you both versions. We're almost done. We're almost done. Now we're gonna do some jumping jacks and right into the rest while I show you the workout. All right, so jumping jacks all the way out. You can clap at the top if you want, or again, you can do this version. Either way, let's go. It's Thursday, y'all. Friday Junior. You know what time it is. Let's go. This is light work, y'all. Woo. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Try to keep your core tight. Good posture here. Maybe 5 more. 5, 3, 1. Good job. Check it out. All right, so take a sip of your water. Say this all the time, but sometimes even I forget. If you guzzle it, more likely to cramp. You do get cramps, put your arms over your head. On top, it just opens up your diaphragm. All right, straw makes it easier to sip. Before I was drinking out of a big cup, it makes it really easy to guzzle. Straw helps. All right, so our workout today, you don't have to start, I'm just gonna show you. We're gonna do upper body and core for 2 circuits, and then we're gonna do a little bit more lower body and core focus for the bottom 2 circuits. Sorry, for the last 3 circuits. All right, so first up, we're gonna do the same punches that we did last time. Again, if this is your first time joining, we have a couple of videos posted. You can see the progression. Things get a little bit more difficult, so if this is too challenging, you can take it back a little bit and see the different options, but we will provide modifications in this workout as well. So first up, punches from last time. We're gonna do punches straight up. Remember, we always start with the L. We snap up and back. It's one thing we forget. We think punch, punch, but sometimes we forget to snap it back, and that's working the muscles on the other side of the arm. So straight up, and I'll take you probably through a squat through there. Secondly, we're gonna have 45-degree angle punches. So that's where we're sitting on the floor. Just like this, same L's, straight forward. Snap back every time, don't hit yourself in the face. I try not to do it on live, but I think I've done it once. If you pay attention, you'll see I hopefully I don't knock myself out. So yeah, just like this. You can keep your legs up if you want more of a challenge. And last punches we're gonna do to the side. So you're gonna squat, do nice wide squat, like a sumo squat. We're gonna go side to side, always twisting from the obliques. So you see I'm not necessarily twisting from my shoulders. I'm going from about midway through my body, just above my hip bone, and squeezing every time. Very important for that. Because again, we're working our core and our arms at the same time. So after the punching, we're gonna do, I just call them up and sides. There's so many different names. If you have a weight, even a 5-pound, 10-pound if you're really feeling it. I'll do one set with weights at the end for you, but I'll show you just without so that everyone can follow along and do the same thing. But you are gonna pretend there's a ball or a weight, a medicine ball, whatever you want. Right here, you're gonna reach back with both hands, like you're touching your heel with the ball, and you're gonna go straight up. They're really working the combination movements in all different parts of the abs. Really good for the muffin tops, the obliques. So same thing on the other side. Bring it down to the heel, straight up. So this is what the full movement looks like. Up, up. And you'll notice I'm snapping from here. I'm not snapping from here with my butt and my shoulders. One thing I'd like to let you know, if you do have severe issues with your lower back, I recommend that you bring it up, just bring it down to the side. Down to the side. Don't do the full twist, especially if you're doing it with a weight. Like if you have issues where, you know, you do the golf swing and it seizes up, we don't need any of that. So you can go up to the side, up to the side. And remember, don't do it with weights if you don't need to. Try it one time without, see if you don't feel the squeeze, and then decide. And lastly here, my favorite, and no, it's not flex planks. I replaced the flex planks with something else. Push-ups. So I know we panic when we say push-ups, but there are the regular push-ups that everybody, you know, kind of is familiar with from this position. And then there's a version with your knees down. Again, if you're putting your knees down, recommend that you roll up your mat, give a little more support. But if neither of those is working for you, I want you to go to a wall. Make sure we can see that. You're gonna put your hands just outside of your shoulders, not way outside, just outside. And you're gonna go about 45-degree angle to start. Even a little bit less, and you're gonna do a push-up, just like that. You can put them a little lower than your shoulder. It might be awkward depending on if you're how flexible your wrists are. Push up like that. And I know we've done those before. So we haven't done push-ups in a while though. I feel like the reason I like to do them in the beginning, pause them and bring them back sometimes, is because you realize how strong you're getting. As you work your arms, in the beginning you can do maybe one, maybe two, maybe you can only do the wall push-ups, and then by the next one you can do the knee push-ups, maybe you can do one straight leg. So really try your hardest to see if you've been going along with us, you know, if you can do maybe a few more of whatever type you were doing, or try to upgrade the push-up. That's all the rambling, that's our first half, let's get it. Make sure you got your music going. If you're just joining us, you're on time. Just on time for the workout. We did a little bit of a stretch. We did a little bit of a warm up. And we're gonna start as soon as I get this timer. Forgot about it today. Usually I got that. There we go. Of course there's ads. All right, y'all. We're gonna start 10 seconds. So first one, punching. Punching straight up. I'll take you through a low squat. We're feeling good. If I'm feeling the vibe, you ready? 5, 4, lock your L's. 3, 2, let's go. Straight up. Punching, 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 fast as you can. Make sure the rest of your body is static. Shouldn't look like this. The rest of your body should just be in one spot. That's what I mean by static. All right, so you're gonna go low down. Whoop, go slow, don't fall over. Slow, slow, slow. Let's try that one again. And back up while you're punching fast. Ready? And slow. I'm trying to move up while I go slow so I can turn the sound down. And slow squat while you punch complete. Let's go, let's go. Almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. So we're gonna switch. We're gonna go right into the up and side. So you're on your knee. Grab your weight if you have it. Make sure you got a mat under your knee. There you go, just turning the beeping off for us. So up and to the side, up over your head. Again, if you have back issues, you're just gonna go to the hip. If not, you can reach to the heel and up. Really push your hips forward so you're not sitting down into it. And up, let's go. Up. Again, just go to the hip, stop here. If it's not your thing with the lower back. You should be snapping that ab. Every time those obliques should snap. If you're feeling it in your knees and your quads a little bit too much, I want you to put your feet, in a triangle and tuck your heels together at the back. So it looks like this. Keep going. I'll speed it up now that you got the movement. Let's go. If you don't have a weight, you can go a little faster. I'll turn back around so you're not just watching my butt clench. Let's go. And 2 more each side. 1, 2, 1. Make sure you're snapping those obliques. 2. Last one, push-ups. All right, y'all. I'm gonna do knee push-ups for the first one and progress. Remember, you can do wall, knee, flat feet, whatever you do, we just gotta rest next. So do it well. Let's go, y'all. And up. And up. If you're trying a different push-up position than normal, and it's a little harder, you can go up, hold. Give your arms a rest, or feel free to just power through them. Let's go, y'all. Less than 20 seconds to a rest. Come on, fight. Woo! Breathe. Make sure you're breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Give me 2 more. Whatever you're doing, 2 more. Done. Good job, y'all. That was 1 set. 1 set. Quick. Not easy, but quick. All right. How you feeling? I feel good. I hope you feel good because I feel great. All right. So if you are just joining us, we've done 1 circuit of the upper body. So we have 2 of upper body and core, and then 3. So you're right on time. Get a quick stretch. Maybe do some high knees while we're on rest. We're not going to rest too long, guys. As we progress, we're going to cut down the rest, keep the heart rate up, start burning a little bit more fat. That spring, that summer is coming. I know everybody's ready. All right, y'all. 10 seconds, and we're going to do the next set. Start on the ground for this one. You're going to be in the 45-degree angle seated position. Elbows locked. We're punching. Make sure you keep your feet flat. Or not flat, sorry. Together. If you want to cross them, just make sure you alternate every time we do them. You might develop one strength. Let's go, guys. Up. You can have your feet up here. You can keep them down here. But if you want more of a challenge, keep them up here. Let's go, y'all. Lock those L's. Remember, punch out and fast. Shoulders should be relaxed. Chest out. Back shouldn't be curved. Let's go. Make sure you're breathing. Punch, punch, punch. I know there's something that frustrated you this week. I know there's something you gotta punch out. Let's go. 5 seconds, fast as you can. Come on. Woo! Give me everything. Let's go. 2, 1. Nice. All right. Got on our knees. Remember, roll your mat up, put a towel, anything underneath you. And you want to try it with a weight this time? Go ahead. I'll show you one more time without, and the last one I'll do with something. Probably not the 35s, but we'll see. Let's go. And up. All the way back to the heel. All the way back to the heel. Remember, stop at the hip if twisting the lower back is a problem for you. Otherwise, let's snap those obliques. Let's go, guys. We know the movement now. Nice and quick. Make sure your hips are forward. Put your legs in a triangle base. Touch those heels if you need to. Let's go. Almost done. Make sure you're breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Less than 10 seconds. All the way up at the top. Reach for the ceiling. Stretch the abs out. Last one. Nice. All right. Push-ups. Again, on the wall, on the feet, on the knees, whatever you want to do. I'll do straight leg for this one and see how I feel about the last one. Let's go. All right, y'all. 5 seconds so I can tuck in my shirt. 3, 2, 1. Push-ups. Earn the rest, y'all. We're almost done. Fight with me. Don't give up. If you never did a straight leg push-up, try it now. If you've been on the wall, try the knees. Let's go, y'all. Woo! Almost there. Give me 5 more. 1, 2, let's go. 3, 4, last one. Woo, good job. I don't know who told me it was a good idea to try to do tricep push-ups directly facing the camera so you can see me struggle. I hope the struggle helps someone else. Let's go, y'all. Rest. Doing good. 1 more. 1 more, and then you get a good rest, and we move on. Feel it in my arms. Feel it in my triceps, my shoulders. I'm already sweating. Just want to make sure I sweat so we can show off our fun sweat rags. I don't put them in the dryer, so the roads are wrinkly, but I promise you, it's new. Let's go, y'all. Take some deep breaths, get some water. 15 seconds. Again, thank you for joining us. If you've been here back-to-back weekly, I'm excited to hear from you. I know I'll Black wants to hear from you. So yeah, let us know what you think about the workouts. There's a post, feel free to comment on it. Feel free to come through 100 project. It's 100_project 2020. And yes, I have to look every time. So let us know what you think, what you want to see. Let's go. Give me an extra 7 seconds so I can plug. 5, 4, last one. We're gonna start in a squat with this punch. Lock your L's, let's go. To the side, just like this. Again, squeezing from the obliques. You'll notice that's a common thread is the obliques and the abs. Just like this. Make sure the knees are turned out. Now that you got it, let's go faster. Pick it up. Relax the shoulders, relax your neck. Snap in and out, nice and quick. Let's go, y'all. Almost done. We're gonna do a couple power punches. We're gonna go 10 right and then 10 left. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And switch. Come on, nice and quick. Nice, y'all. Shake it off, shake it off. All right, done shaking it off. Up and to the side. Last time. All right, are we gonna do the 35s? No, not the 35s. Oh, I got a weighted barrel. Let's do it with that. I'm not trying to pass out in front of y'all. Let's go. This one's only about 6 pounds. I don't even know, but it's a weight. Up to the side. Up to the side. Let's go, y'all. Remember, stop at the hip. Triangle, base at the bottom. Your heels can be together. To the side. Up. Let's go. You don't need a weight. You can do it without. I just wanted to show you what it looks like. And snap those obliques, y'all. Almost done this last one. You get a good rest while I show you the bottom. In and out. Let's go. 2 more each side. 1. Keep up the speed with me. Let's go. 2. 1. Last one. Good job, y'all. Oh, almost dropped the barrel on my finger. I lost it. Let's put that over there. All right, push-ups. Let's go. We're gonna do some straight leg. Might do a combo of bent leg. We gonna see. And 3, 2. Get on the wall if you got to. Or push yourself. It's the last set. And push-ups. Let's go. Come on, y'all. Fight with me. I know you see me struggling today. I did arms yesterday, and they're falling apart. Fight with me, y'all. Come on. Almost there. Let's earn that rest. Catch your breath. Let's go. I'm not dropping my knees today. 5 more. That's it. 5, 4. Come on, fight with me. 2, 1. Nice. The arms are like jelly, y'all. Shake it out, shake it out. Woo! Good job. I felt someone fight with me. I was gonna drop my knees. I did say a combo, straight leg and bent leg. I was gonna drop my knees. Someone fought with me. I felt it. Thank you. Woo! Take a deep breath. Get a rest. Sip your liquid. Don't guzzle it. If you're feeling gassed, get the arms up, over the head. I find when I pull my shoulders back, it really opens up the chest. Catch your breath. All right, while you are recovering, I'm gonna show you the second half of our workout. I mean, technically, it's wiping the screen, that looks blurry. Technically, we're way more than halfway because we've done our stretch, we've done our warm up, and we've done half the circuit. So technically, it's way more. Just feels better saying that. The second half, we're gonna do squat ups, just like last time, or power squats. I just love calling them squat ups, sounds so much better. And then, probably worse, but better for me. And then we're gonna do some reverse lunges, similar to the regular lunge. And we did them in the 360s, but instead, you're gonna step back. You're gonna try to take a huge step back. You're gonna try to balance your weight, more so in the center. But I find with these ones, if you're really technical and you really wanna focus on that glute, if I drive that first foot forward when I step back, I find it really challenges the glute at the back. So you're really doing it with some power rather than, you know, a nice slow lunge. Just what I think. My thoughts. Let me know how you feel about that. And we'll do some hip thrusts. I'm not going to show you the hip thrusts. We've done them so many times. I think most of us know what they are. But right before we do them, I'll give you a little demo. You can either do 2 feet or you can do 1 feet, whatever you fancy. But if you are doing 1 foot, just make sure you remember to switch halfway. I will let you know. It's the only thing. All right, so a couple sips of water. I've lost mine. We restart the timer so you don't run out of intervals. Good to go. Ready for the lower half? Again, we're gonna do three times three, just like the first set. I know we've been through this a couple times, so speeding it up for y'all, speeding it up. Let's go. Squat ups, it's just a regular squat. We're gonna power up as if you're gonna jump. We may throw in the jump squats next week, we'll see. Chest up, power up. So on the way down, you're going slower, shooting back up. Ready? 3, 2, then we got lunges and hip thrusts. So down, power up. Now we're gonna try to go slower on the way down and power up. So I'm gonna try to take it for a full 3 on the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a good count, I feel like. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Almost done. Really sit into it, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your quads. When you're at the bottom, you should be able to wiggle your toes. The weight should not be forward on your toes squatting like that. It should be more towards the center, if not your heels. 3, up. Last one, let's go. 2, 3, up. See, those aren't so bad. Those are getting easier, aren't they? I know we did a couple of them and I got some complaints. Last time I didn't hear anybody say anything, so either you didn't do them or they're not so bad. Next one, reverse lunges. I'll show you from the side. So it's called reverse because normally take a step out to do your lunge. This time we're gonna take a step back, again, to focus on the glute. Now I know it looks dramatic when I do this big, but it really takes my leg from a higher point and a bigger range of motion rather than just dragging it from the bottom. So that's why I do the dramatic step back. Keep your chest up, hands on your hips if you like, or your head or wherever you want, just somewhere that helps you balance. And let's go. Dramatic, whoop, make sure you have space. Dramatic step back and lunge. See how it kisses the ground? Forward. Show you the other leg. Dramatic step back, lunge. Let's go. Keep going. So we're just alternating, and we're going nice and slow. You can do the same similar 3 count. 3. Make sure you're not stepping on your mat like I am and sliding. Keep going, y'all. And back, down. Nice. Keep your chest up. Feet should just be outside of each other. See how my toes are pointing forward, they're not pointing in. It can be slightly pointed out. Whoop. Nice. Let's go. One more each side. Slow, keep your balance. That's the most important thing. If you're struggling with the balance, don't rush it. You can do it super slow like this. Wait till you get your footing and then do your lunge. Good job. All right, hip thrust on the ground. Show you quickly since we didn't show you while you were on rest. You don't have to start yet, I'll tell you when. Feet flat, head flat, hands flat. Want to bring your heels close to your butt. They shouldn't be way out here. And just push your hips to the ceiling. Important part, both hips are going at the same time. They shouldn't be rocking. Now you can do the one leg or the 2 leg. Let's go. I'll do 2 legs for the first one, and I'll do 1 leg for the second. So if you're doing 1 leg, make sure you listen to when I say switch, okay? Let's go, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Now we get a proper rest before the second 2 circuits. Good job. See how I'm not resting at the bottom? Just touching and going back up. You know, last few we had a couple of rests, we was getting tired. We're gonna do better today. Hands flat. Make sure you're looking up at the ceiling. Don't curl down and look at your body, it's gonna hurt your neck. Let's go, y'all. 3 more and rest. 1, 2, last one, squeeze your butt. 3, hold it, don't go down. If you drop, get back up. Let's go, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good job, y'all. 2 more circuits, we're gonna breeze through them. That one we had to show you. So it took a little longer, but 2 more circuits, we're breezing through. Whew, how y'all feeling? The butt and the legs feeling good? I used to hate leg day. Still not my favorite, but I learned not to skip it. I gotta start to get that SpongeBob shape, like legit, just square, kind of yellowish, a little stick feet. It was terrible. Anyways, thank you again to UPlift for putting on this platform for me to talk nonsense and give you guys free workouts. Let's go, guys. There's this water. We've got 10 seconds left. We're gonna breeze through the next 2 circuits. 5, not even 5, 3. Let's go. Power squats. Wide stance, nice and slow. Shoot up. Again, your feet can be turned out a little bit as long as they're not turned in. Shoot up. Let's try to take this one down a little slower with control. Up. You can tell my legs aren't that powerful. This is where I struggle the most, but I'm being vulnerable with y'all so that we can all learn together. Let's go. Makes no sense for me to hop on here, do everything I'm great at, because then I'm not going to learn either, right? All right, let's go. Almost done. Shoot up. One more, y'all. We're going to sit in this one. Sit. Sit. One more second. And up. Good job. All right, reverse lunges. Remember? Nice, big, dramatic step back. Let's go. One leg. Good job. Nice and slow. Nice kick back. Make sure you catch your balance. All of these should be done in control. Shouldn't be rushing through it because you're going to fall over. Squeeze your core. The entire part of your body should be firm and straight. As firm and straight as some of us can be. Let's go. Almost done. 2 more each side. Come on, guys. Let's go. If we sit all day, we drive all day. Let's open up this stance. Good job. All right. Hip thrust. We're going to split legs. So I can actually tell you when to switch. Last one and a rest, y'all. Let's go right into it. So this is what 2 legs looks like. You want a little more of a challenge? Foot flat to the ceiling. Let's go. If you're doing 2 legs, do it the full time. If you're doing 1, switch with me. Let's go, y'all. Almost done. Fight for that rest. Woo! 3, 2, and switch legs if you're doing 1 leg. If you're doing 2, keep going. Almost there, y'all. Foot flat to the ceiling, look up to the ceiling, don't curl your neck. Keep going, hips all the way up every time. Let's go to the ceiling. No rest at the bottom. 3 more. 2, 1. Good job, y'all. You can tell I get excited when I start yelling. That screechy yell voice, that's me. That's excitement, y'all. Good job. 1 more circuit left. That means 3 exercises are less than 2 minutes. And we're done. Check that box. So you did your workout. You did something good for yourself, something good for your body, for your mind, for your spirit. Maybe not great for your neighbors. Mine must hate me, all this yelling. I wonder sometimes if they hear the workout and sometimes do it. Wishful thinking, probably not. All right, y'all, 10 seconds. 5. We got 3 more, and we're done. That's it. Done so. Let's go. Chest up, deep squat. Nice and controlled, and up. If your legs are giving out on you, you can do these up against a block or a bench. There's something underneath you, the couch, just underneath your butt. That way, if your legs give out, you're gonna fall right to the floor. You can continue to challenge yourself, don't worry. Otherwise, let's go nice and slow on the way down and shoot up. Make sure these knees aren't caving in. Keep them out. Shoot up. Let's go, yeah. 3 more. Nice and deep. And up. Make sure you're breathing. I know I smiled like a creeper. I was just so happy that we were on our second last one. Last one, let's go. Shoot up. Good job, y'all. All right. Reverse lunges, hip thrust. Yeah, let's go. Nice dramatic kick. Step all the way back. Chest up. Just things you got to remember. You don't have to put your hands on your hips. Some people like to put on their head. Some people hang them to the side. For me, it just helps remind me to keep my chest up, because when my hips tilt forward, I can feel it with my hands. Let's go, yeah. Almost there. Straight down, try to keep the weight in the center. Remember, if you're really trying to work that glute, push back with that front foot and create some resistance on your back butt cheek. That's your glute, by the way. Let's go. We're almost done, y'all, I promise. Got 2 more, each side. Let's go. Try to keep the knees in check. You see mine wobbling? That's what I mean about keeping them turned out. Helps sometimes if you guide your hand here. Last 2. Biggest step you took all day. Come on. Biggest step. Give it to me. Last one. Giant. Good job. Good job. Those aren't easy, y'all. Those are definitely not easy if that's your first time. Sometimes just getting the rhythm and the balance is difficult. So that's why we did those 360 lunges 2 workouts ago to try to prep us for this. And then we did the fronts and the backs. So we try to kind of work similar things. All right, y'all, hip thrust, and that's it. We're gonna crush it. Last one. If you haven't done the 1 legs, try them. Even if you do 1 on each side, you go back to 2, just try it. It's always good to challenge yourself. Last one before the big rest, y'all. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. 1 leg or 2. Make sure both hips are even. You're looking up at the sky, foot flat. Let's go, y'all, fight. I want to see those hips up to the sky every time. Hands flat. Almost there. Let's go. 3 more and then we switch sides. That's it. Switch. Again, foot flat. Or if you're doing 2, keep going. Try to make sure those hips are going even. Should be like you're kicking the ceiling. Kicking through that glass ceiling. I had to say it, y'all. We're almost done. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Woo! You made it through. We made it through the full 6. We did it in great time, y'all. 45 minutes. We got our workout, our stretch, got our warm up, and we're about to do our very quick cool down. So thank you again for joining us. If you're watching this after the fact, we are every week, Thursdays, 6:15 p.m. Eastern Standard. All right, y'all. So quick cool down, similar to the warm up. We want to let our body and our organs and everything else adjust. So we're just going to do a couple of seconds here. Get into a position that relaxes you, standing, sitting, whatever it is. You can turn your palms out, close your eyes if you want, and take a deep breath in. Hold it. And exhale. Again, feel free to hold it a little bit longer. It's just difficult when you're talking. Nice deep breath in. Hold it, and exhale. And one more time this time, we're gonna think about the workout, congratulate ourselves for getting through it, maybe trying something new, and really focus on what we wanna work out next week. So deep breath in. And exhale on your own time. Feel free to continue breathing deep and taking yourself through a cool down. Again, thank you. Happy Thursday. We're so happy that you could join us. I absolutely love these workouts. And thank you again to UPlift Black. This was Get Fit